Yeah, what's going on YouTube? This is Donnie. In this video, I like to talk about a little bit of things. It's basically nitpicking about our Toyota Highlander. As you guys can see, we are getting close to 3,500 mile mark on our 2021 Toyota Highlander Platinum trim with all-wheel drive. Overall, vehicle been phenomenon. I mean, it's Toyota. No, nothing really to complain about as far as goes mechanical side of things. I mean, it's been super reliable, no issues. But then again, you know, when you don't really have any kind of issues with your vehicle, sometimes you start nitpicking, right? Anyway, without any further ado, let's get to it. So, first thing, it's probably gotta be this piece right here. See this gap? Hope camera catches it. There you go. I think it's focusing. Yep, there you go. So you see this gap right here? For the vehicle of this price point, I think this is kind of a shortcoming. I mean, design wise, I kind of wish Toyota did something to kind of close this gap, because once you actually see this, it's hard to unsee it. And it does look kind of out of place. So the dash design, right, came all the way out here by this A-pillar, and it just stopped. And the door panel is just flat. I mean, there's no kind of like a curvy design where it would actually close this gap. There are plenty of vehicles out there, even much less, you know, much less expensive vehicles actually have better solutions than this, because this is really, in my opinion, is a letdown from, you know, design standpoint. I kind of wish Toyota did something about this. And when you're paying that kind of top dollar, top price, I mean, seeing something like this is kind of a little bit of, I guess, annoying, if you will. Anyway, so that's that. And then the next thing, next two things I like to touch about would be the sensors, both on the door and on the tailgate, basically. I can tell you is that the door sensors, especially when you close in the vehicle, they don't pick it up right away. If you guys been around with Toyota vehicles, there are two lines right by the door handle where you normally put your finger on top of those lines, and then doors, you know, supposed to lock themselves, basically. All four doors should lock. And with my Toyota Tacoma back there, it works. I mean, it works without any issues. It picks it up right away. As soon as my finger touched that two lines, actually those two lines, the doors automatically lock. With Highlander, I mean, doors do lock, but for some reason, either the sensor or it's just the processor, I guess. It's either laggy or there's something with the sensor. But then again, I mean, initially I thought maybe it's just one side, but it's actually both sides. So it's most likely the system. So I wonder if Toyota actually changed, you know, changed systems from, you know, starting this Toyota Highlander, because Toyota actually did switch to TNGA platform. It's a totally new platform that's supposed to be more rigid, more lighter, and more sturdy, I guess, compared to previous generation Toyota products. And so Toyota Tacoma has been in production since late 2015, starting 2016 model year. And so that's an older platform. So I guess, you know, that's where the difference is. And I'm assuming Toyota did change the lock and unlock stuff actually on these new products. So sometimes, like I said, I have to put my finger a couple of times before it actually locks the doors. And the next thing is going to be also, you know, going to be related to this sensor stuff. It's for tailgate. On a tailgate, when you're trying to unlock it, right, so there's a handle. So if you just grab it right underneath the handle, there are two buttons. So the bigger one is going to be to unlock it, and then the smaller one is going to be actually to lock the doors. So, and when you just press that, the bigger button is supposed to, you know, the lift gate supposed to actually open up. I mean, automatic, because this is a platinum trim, so it does have power lift gate, so it should open up. And it's the same thing. So sometimes when I just grab the handle, what happens is that sometimes when I try to unlock it, I mean open the lift gate, it just unlocks the doors, but it doesn't actually open the lift gate. I mean, the power lift gate doesn't open right away. Sometimes I have to, you know, kind of press a couple of times before it actually opens it up. But sometimes it just opens it right away. So I don't know. There's kind of like inconsistency going on with it. Like I said, these are kind of like a minor things. I mean, all of this stuff can be done with the remote or from the inside. I decided to just bring this up for the purpose of this video, because although these are not like a huge, you know, issues or anything, but these are still kind of imperfections, so that I think kind of need to be, you know, mentioned. Overall, like I said, I mean, we have no issues, like no mechanical issues. It does the job perfectly well for what it's actually intended to do. And it's not perfect, but at the same time, it's not something that you shouldn't be considering. You know what I mean? It does everything as it should, basically. So that's all I want to say. I mean, it does everything good. For us, I mean, it's perfect. I mean, we don't regret it at all actually getting this Highlander. It's a great vehicle. We really love it, especially it being Toyota. I mean, they really retain their value. They hold their value really well. So in the future, if we do decide to upgrade it to get even maybe a little bigger vehicle, we're probably going to get our most of our money back with this vehicle. But for now, I mean, we are really enjoying this vehicle. It's a great vehicle. It's been pleasure driving it so far, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna enjoy it even more as we drive it longer, take it out to longer road trips and drive it more. But these are the kind of few things that I wanted to bring it up to your attention. If you guys like this video, and you know, if you guys want to learn more about particularly Toyota Highlander or maybe even a Tacoma, feel free to ask your questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. Yeah, if you guys liking this video, please consider subscribing and supporting my channel, and I really hope to catch you guys in future videos. Thank you.